Scotland, the beautiful land of the Thistle, Bobby Burns, Haggis, and my favourite Glaswegian comedian, Brian Limmy Limond. What's going on, Limmy? But as well as leading the world in golf courses and tenacious female politicians, Scotland is also a ferocious country riddled with ancient tales of beasts and monstrous creatures. The most terrifying of which is the Great Sea Serpent, the Cirein-cròin, a name that strikes fear into the heart of fishermen and sailors to this very day. What's going on, guys? It's me, Jack Finch, and welcome to Most Amazing Top 5. I'm going to be taking things a little bit mythical today, so hold on to your hats and let's dive down to the deeps to the land of the Cirein-cròin. As the shanty goes, 7 herrings a salmon's fill, 7 salmon a seal's fill, 7 seals a large whale's fill, 7 whales a Cirein-cròin's fill. Now, I'm not going to do a Scottish accent purely for the fact that I don't want to offend anyone or cringe them out. But the depictions of the Cirein-cròin are actually pretty heavily recorded in Gaelic folklore. According to the Gaelic Names of Beasts, a text written in 1905 by Alexander Forbes, the Cirein-cròin was referred as a giant fish destroyer. A pretty impressive title to hold, even if you're not a leviathan of the sea. Forbes goes on to say, it is not known what this monster animal was, but whatever it was, it waged a war in both sea and land, against all and against each other. Now, some Scottish folklorists claim that the Cirein-cròin could often disguise itself as a small silver fish. It would then go about its business as an innocent creature of the sea, at least until it could find its next meal, when a fisherman would catch a disguised Cirein-cròin in its nets, and you can tell where this is going, right? Once aboard, the Cirein-cròin would transform itself back into a huge, hulking sea serpent and happily chow down on the otherwise unsuspecting Scottish sailor. Interestingly enough, common tales include the Cirein-cròin making use of illusions to attract its prey, usually in the form of a shoal of fish or, in some tales, a series of eerie bright orbs. Whatever tactic it employed, the Cirein-cròin was a well-fed beast and had no shortages of meals to devour along the coastal towns of Scotland. For a long time, it was also speculated that the infamous Loch Ness Monster was in fact an evolution of the Cirein-cròin, some saying that it was trapped inside the loch as a juvenile and made use of its illusions in a desperate plea to attract tourists to feast upon. Now, I'm not too sure about Nessie, you know. Whatever she is, she's obviously just looking for a bit of peace and quiet, so just leave Nessie alone. There is also an even more interesting theory which is rooted in paleontology, and that is the theory that the Cirein-cròin was in fact an incredibly gigantic aquatic dinosaur. Say that 4 times. Dr. Carmichael McIntosh notably compared a series of similar features to the dubiously named Atlantosaurus. Now, this genus contains only one specimen ever found, a huge series of bone formations found in Colorado, of all places, by Arthur Lakes. These skeletal remains found by Lakes were absolutely huge, but were particularly distinguished by the strange air-filled pockets that had formed in the creature's vertebrae. I mean, who knows? Maybe at some point there were hundreds of Cirein-cròin swimming around the planet, terrorizing the seas, and ruling the ocean with an iron fist. Maybe the last one around just happened to find its home around the Scottish coasts and decided to terrify the locals into its old age. They wrote it down to warn other people, and now we're here making a video about it. Well, let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. That's all we've got time for today. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned. I've been your host, Jack Finch, and for now, take it easy.